I'm back. I'll attempt one more time at going live again. As I was saying, I just wanted to see as an experiment if they will stop this live. I'm just not your typical reader. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if they stop it, see how long it goes. It's an experiment. Um, if it cuts off again, I'll just record it. But if it goes through, not many are on this live, but you'll be able to see it once it's done and get the message that you need to get to confirm your intuition or whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is Sagittarius's energy in this message. Okay, so your energy here is reconcile. Reconcile. Okay, repair. Something's being repaired, something's being cured. There's some sort of understanding or concession. Like I said, just like that, you cut me open, right? Like there's something that was healed and it's maybe there's a need for it to be reopened. I don't know, but this is the energy that you're in. Okay, reconcile. A reckoning with someone or possibly yourself. And what is the energy of that's surrounding you? It's a mystery. Like I said, we had the 2 blank cards. It's probably on the other live that shut down, but someone around you is in the energy of mystery. They're cloaked, or maybe you have not physically been around them. This could be someone that you have a challenge in understanding, or that is having a difficult time understanding you. Someone could be under an illusion, or someone's very confused. Someone may find you to be a mystery, but this is the energy of that's around you, you know, this force or this actual being, okay? Hi, Lane. All right. Okay, so I feel like someone could be very confused by the fact that you're independent. Confused by your leadership, your initiative. How you're able to reconcile with yourself, right? That you are who you say you are, that you are someone who thrives in the shadow, right? This repair, the energy that you're in is repair, reconcile, care, understanding. I feel like most of you, this is how you're reconciling with yourself, with your higher self, with your own energy. But at the same time, you could be ready to revisit something on a higher level, a higher scale. And it may not be with anyone in particular. It could be that you are ready to reconcile and come into an understanding because you've done the work on yourself, the care, you've reconciled something with yourself. So therefore, there's this energy, this aura around you that shows the universe that when the divine energy that's meant for you avails itself, that there will be an understanding, right? That you are still open to this concession. You're still open to the cure, okay? And we all know what the true cure is, and that's love, right? So that's the energy that you're in, right? Maybe, again, time and energy are fluid, so this is something that you've already done, could be in the process of doing, or your spirit is calling you to do, but you reconciled with yourself. Therefore, the universe knows that you are ready for this higher understanding. You're opening yourself to what's coming in, okay? And it could be a part of your oversoul, right? So this could definitely be twin flame energy coming in for you, or some higher understanding or love, okay? And the energy around you, this force or this person or this being, they find that to be very mysterious. They found that to be very puzzling, okay? Possibly because of the weight of their projections or something like that. Someone is, or there could be something coming in for you, but there's a cloud of illusion all around it, right? This is the energy around you. Someone that's very puzzled, confused, or someone that could be under an illusion or under a spell, okay? Let's go deeper into you, okay? Let's go deeper into you and what this energy about reconciling is. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. I can't make it up. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, right? That's like family healing. That's wish fulfillment. That's like very deep ancestral healing. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. That's deep, deep, stable, higher frequency protection and love and healing, okay? And that's the truth. They're saying that to me. Some sort of victory or truth is coming in for you. This has a lot of people around you very puzzled, okay? They don't get it. They don't understand. I'm still hearing that song. Is that a country song? No, it was our last night. Someone's in denial, right? Wow. Someone's in denial. That can't be true. That can't be true. That something's repaired. You're on another level of understanding of man and woman and child. And they're like, what? That can't be true. You can't be balanced. You can't be reconciled with your higher self. You can't be pulling in the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. No. Yeah, someone's in denial of that. Truth, right? Whoever this energy is, it better not be your shadow. Like, you've been working on your shadow, right? So there shouldn't be this lower aspect of yourself. For some of you, it could be a lower aspect of yourself, a force, right? Which is all the lower self is the shadow. Needing to reintegrate with it, needing to revisit it because something is rising up, a fear, a doubt that this could be possible for you. But I don't think that's you. I think that this is an outside force. or someone in your energy, right, that just can't get that. No way it was our last night. Like, no way. Like, right? Again, there's someone's under an illusion, or they're very puzzled and confused. All right, so let's see. What's this reconciled energy for Sagittarius placements? This concession or higher understanding. What is this energy that's coming in for Sag? It's the 8 of Cups. Okay, this energy is here because you walked away. You walked the other way. You walked a very difficult and emotional path in order to, that led you from something that was not your destiny. Okay? Eight of Cups. It's like, I'm moving towards something that's for me because the path that I was on was for someone else, or was for something else, or was something that was fulfilling someone else's dream. It was not making me feel fulfilled. Okay? So you can't be in this reconciled energy here, okay, a higher understanding of self and of others without having to walk away, right? Without having to abandon some aspect, right? And this could be calling for you to do it. Remember, time and energy are fluid, so we're all in different timelines here. You may have to abandon something, okay, that you may feel emotionally attached to, or you may have already done this, okay? See, yeah. She's letting all these cups go, like. I don't know why I'm getting something here about weight loss or loss. Something about the back of someone. Like, again, this is definitely giving me Sagittarius energy here because, you know, we rule the upper thigh area. Your walking away is leading to a recognition. This was your final test, okay? This was the final test. This eight of Cups, 6 of Wands. You're leveling up. You have leveled up, okay, with the 6 of Wands. Spoils of War. In the beginning, when I had the doing, I was pulling, you know, several different cards, just with different initials, and trying to get the energy of what's coming through. We did get the energy of Troy, okay? Someone trying to breach the walls. I feel like a battle was won here. Yeah, something's over. The 10 of Wands. From the 6 to the 10, you've leveled up. Yeah, the 10 of Wands is about burdens. If anyone can handle 10 Wands, it's a Sagittarius energy, right? Mm-hmm. You roll the 9 and the 10 of Wands. Period. Eight, 9, and 10. So this is saying that you graduated. You don't need to carry the burdens of this group, of whoever this is. You know, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups came out when I was shuffling to get the energy of this reconciled energy. And again, like, it's almost like you've been carrying the weight of generations or something like that. It's like you've leveled up through this burden, whatever it has been. Okay, the Ten of Wands here is a level up, a graduation of sorts. And your reward for this is this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this reconciled energy for you is the Ace of Pentacles, and this pentacle represents your strength. It represents a new start and the end of anything that was delaying you from this reward, from this reconciliation of you. Or this could represent another part of your soul, right? The highest level, something coming in, okay, for you. And it's the cure. It's a cure, okay? You or this energy is a cure, okay? For many, I'm hearing. Wow. What is the Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands for Sagittarius? Eight of Swords, very interesting. You may feel, okay, you should not feel trapped right now if you do. You should not feel trapped right now, and if you do, okay? You should not. If you do feel trapped, it's projections. It's not your energy, okay? It's the energy of this mysterious energy that's in this very deep delusion, okay? That wants to keep you, make you feel puzzled by your ascension. They're confused, they're puzzled, they're under an illusion. They want you to feel that way, but you are not trapped. Okay, you are not trapped. You have won. You've already walked away from something, okay? You're in an energy of reconciliation or reconciling with your higher self or the highest version of yourself. And again, just like that, you cut me open. Some energy is trying to project onto you that an old wound needs to be reopened. And they're saying, absolutely not. Okay? Absolutely not. Know who you are, Queen of Wands. Sit back and trust the deepest inner knowing of your being, that you are connected, that you are powerful, and that yes, your love could be too much for many. Only the highest versions of yourself will attract the highest version of yourself, which is definitely coming in for you, okay? You're the Queen of Wands, you're beautiful. You are intuitive. You are fire. You are in control of your creative energy. You have a very powerful, powerful sacral energy, okay? That this force wants to infiltrate or infect. Honestly, you have a very powerful sacral and solar plexus energy, okay? Your creative abilities are unmatched when you tap into them, okay? That is what's being, this could be what you're reconciling with, honestly, okay? That this energy doesn't want you to, right? The devil card was sitting right there. It could have something to do with your career. It could have something to do with a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn, but it's also about maybe your midheaven or your 10th house, or a lesson, a major, major lesson that you've leveled up from, okay? But this is what that devil energy, right? This is the lesson, and this is also the wound, okay? But that being said, you are a powerful creator and you are a powerful magician, okay? And you're reconciling with that force within yourself, that fire within yourself, okay? And just don't forget that. Wow. Oh, and right behind you, I said you're a powerful magician and you're reconciling with, right, another powerful energy here, okay? With the Hierophant, this is a higher level of commitment, a higher level of wisdom and knowledge, right? If this is pure feminine energy, then the Hierophant is, you know, a master, and it's stable, and it's, you know, and again, if we bring it on down, this could be you leveling up and bringing some fire to an aspect and so to some sort of leadership role. But I do feel like this Hierophant is representing wisdom and higher level of, you know, level up, right? Or what you're manifesting or what you're drawing into you, right? Is a higher aspect of love, or a higher aspect of someone that can bring in what you need, right? The cure. It's like, I can teach you, right? I can teach you. We can teach each other, something like that. All right, so that is what this energy is for you. And I feel like it's been a battle, right? For your creative power to control it, right? But you've been fighting. 9 of Wands, or this Hierophant energy has been fighting for you, Queen of Wands, or you are the Hierophant, or you are this masculine energy. Again, like we kept saying in the beginning of this message, that there's an aspect of the grandfather, the father, and the boy, or like layers and layers and layers of the paternal line, or something like that. All right, I'm getting Horus and Sekhmet, or Horus and Hathor. All right, but anyway, a powerful reconciliation is the energy that you're in, okay? The power came in walking away. The power is in knowing that you've already won, and that any doubts are all mental, right? This is like a projection. You are not bound, you're not stuck, you're not forced to reopen any wounds, okay? Because you are leveling up and you're being rewarded, right? Something's coming in for you. It's something tangible. It's a gift, it's a trinket, it's some sort of knowledge, it's someone, okay? It's definitely a surge of energy that's pushing things forward, okay? That is for sure. They're saying for sure. Let's see what this energy is of this unknown energy around you that may or may not be revealing itself, that is very confusing or very confused by this ability you have to reconcile with yourself, or to heal, or to bring in some sort of manifestation that cannot be affected by outside forces, okay? Or your power, your ability to connect with the shadow. and to transmute even aspects of yourself that may attempt to bring you back down out of fear or the unknown or fear of the unknown. So what is this energy around you? What is, oh, goodness, that was a lot of energy. One card fell on the floor, let's grab it. Okay, so the mysterious energy around you. In the reverse, here we have the Knight of Swords, the Cavalier of Swords in this deck. They call the Knight the Cavalier. And it's interesting because the Cavalier is always someone that reports back, right? Someone could be not even operating out of their own energy right now. They could definitely be having to report back to some sort of energy that owns them, right? But this Knight of Cavalier of Swords, right, in reverse, this is negative energy. This is like, I feel like there's someone in your energy that has spent a lot of time trying to project this energy onto you, right? The Knight, the Eight of Swords, but they're in the Eight of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords in reverse is just like the inability, like someone that's weak, that's someone that's exerted all of their efforts, okay, and is weak because of it. This is someone who may feel bound. They can't move. They can't communicate. And if they do, it's nothing good, right? The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is someone who can't see, that may be trying to see, to look, right? But they can't see. And then we also got the World and the Empress. So there's someone that's a mystery, that's confused or confused by you, or they want to confuse your path. Look at this. The World, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone wanted to create an illusion around your world, around your divinity, to keep you trapped in a cycle. There's someone also that has been trying to do some sort of illusory work. I'm hearing glamour magic or something like that, to try and deflect from your beauty, to try to deflect. I'm also seeing some sort of destiny swapping here, right? Unknown, mystery, confusing. This energy has failed, right? Failed. They can't see anything, okay? Their spell isn't working on you. They're only trapping themselves. Someone here wanted to control your manifestation abilities and keep you stuck in a cycle, to keep you from creating and they wanted to project this confusion onto you, all right? I feel like someone may have done a lot of dark magic to affect your beauty or your looks, whether you're male or female, to affect your manifestations, your gifts, your ability to manifest, to slow you down, right? To keep you trapped, to restrict, right? Because Saturn is here, Venus is here, and then we have this Knight of Swords in the reversed, right? Someone exhausted all of their efforts in this. What's on the bottom? Wow. All of this to an earth angel. You are the earth angel here. You are the earth angel. You're Temperance. The devil, the lower self, can never win when someone is aware of their shadow. Someone is the dark. Transmuted into light, right? You are a warrior. This is Archangel Michael energy here coming through. Discernment. Alchemy. At the end of the day, this is a message about you being more powerful than this force. Period. And I feel like this mysterious force, they finally get it. They have nothing left to give. And they also have to report back to someone. Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse here for this energy surrounding Sagittarius placements? This energy that's confused and that's stuck in an illusion. We have the Tower. Yeah, there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. As you can see, we have the all-seeing eye right there, okay? This mystery energy, whether you know it or not, is experiencing a major tower, right? Like I said, I mean, some of you have connections to the Atlanteans, or I'm hearing Horus. Like the eye here is very significant, but you have protection in very high places, and this energy here, this mystery energy over here, that's very puzzled by your ability to repair. Like there's something about you that you're not afraid of death, but there's something within you that naturally regenerates. Okay, because it's part of your inheritance, is a part of your DNA. Okay, so whatever they tried to do, like I said, you leveled up, and they're puzzled by this. Okay, they directly tried to affect your how you present in the world, or something that you do, right, online, right, as an earth angel or in the world, okay, they expelled all of their energy, okay? So if something was working, it's no longer working. You're going to see someone start to lose their looks, or someone start to lose their traction or business or whatever it is that they try to steal from you, or whatever they try to project onto you is coming back to them, okay? Because we have the Tower. It's all falling down, okay? This is an opportunity to face oneself, to do the work. You can only go up from here, okay? But this is divine intervention, okay? Here. And this Tower is meant to devour the ill intentions of this energy, okay? So that they can face themselves, okay? And stop focusing on an earth angel, okay? So something's falling down and all around this energy here. This energy that's surrounding you definitely could be an air sign, an air sign that has a lot of earth in their chart, a fixed sign for sure, possibly a Taurus, possibly an Aquarius or an Aries. Someone's dumbstruck by your strength, okay? Why is this energy in your reading today? The Two of Cups, sideways. It literally came out exactly sideways. This energy is in your reading today because no way it was our last night, right? This is someone from your past or some sort of karmic energy that can't let go. They're in your reading today because they can accept the fact that something new is coming in for you, that you're balanced, or they can accept the fact that, or they're in your reading because they want, in their own way, twisted however that may be, some sort of reconciliation with you, or some sort of fresh start with you. It's an illusion, okay? Someone is trying to create an illusion that they are an emperor, okay, in your energy. But we're going to leave it there, okay? We're going to leave it there, and then we're going to go ahead and see what the potential outcome is here. Oh man, okay. I'm not used to doing lives, guys, because you know when I try to do lives, they just get cut off. My channel is very shadow banned anyway. It's been for like years, because my purpose is literally to awaken souls. That's it. I have to get paid, none of it. If you want to contribute and show your thanks in that way, great. But yeah, so when I do lives, they usually just get interfered with or cut off or whatever. This is just an experiment, really. So I didn't realize that there were even people on here. Blue Sky, hey, how are you? Thank you for being here, if you're still here. Miss Leo Nowski, Shellbow. Aw, thank you for that really, really sincere and loving and sweet comment. Thank you for being here. Yeah. All right, well, let's just get some a potential outcome. What you got, what you should be focused on right now. Okay? They want you to focus on your fire. Okay? They want you to focus on being creative. Because you are the Queen of Wands. That Queen of Wands came out somewhere in this reading. I put it back. Something's starting for you, right? Something fresh. It's like a 0 point energy, okay? Because on the bottom of one of the decks, before we started the reading, we had that ace, that page of wands. And for me, I love the page of wands card. It's just such a beautiful energy, right? Pure potential, you know, excitability, it's divine timing, it's the energy of a child, right? It's like the age of like 1 and 2, and before the consciousness fully kicks in and you're still connected with all the angels, right? It's newness, right? I love the page of wands. So the page of wands, and what they want you to focus on right now, or what your potential outcome is this fire. They want you to focus on your creative energy. So if there's something going on with your sacral, right? Even your solar plexus, you know, because I feel like you guys have powerful sacral and solar plexus energy. Very powerful. And there are entities and energies around you that want to zap it. They want to take that bright orange and that bright yellow, and they want to make it turn it into like burnt orange and murky, you know, muddy yellow, because they want your confidence. They want your powerful sexual energy and your creative energy, and they want you to feel like you don't have that. Okay? They want to hijack what you're not using, right? Like Fast and the Furious. So wear bright orange or bright yellow colors. Eat your squash, eat your you know, your cantaloupe. It's so funny because I was just eating cantaloupe yesterday, and I haven't had it in a while, and I love it. But yeah, definitely. Some say that pineapples are acidic, but I found that new information on that, that pineapples are very alkaline. Initially, when you eat them, they are acidic. They do have that very, you know, acidy taste, but once you digest them, and obviously, if you're trying to heal yourself from certain diseases, and you may want to like not, you know, consult with an herbalist or someone who knows what they're talking about before you do anything. But once you digest the pineapple, it becomes very alkaline, very alkaline. So that's a very solar plexus fruit to eat. But yeah, wear yellow, wear orange, put orange and yellow things around you in paintings or whatever, so you can help to kind of heal and keep your solar plexus fresh and bright. But they want you to focus on doing something creative. They want you to focus on your purpose and your divine path and purpose. So if you have to meditate on this, if you have to ask your higher self to guide you, like, please show me. Every day you wake up, I'm open to love. I'm open to higher connectivity, to my cosmic fire. Like, whatever you have to do to just connect with that fire, do it. Okay? But this is about a divine blessing of new creative ideas and getting back in touch with your divine path and purpose. Okay? A fire is being lit under it. This could also mean, like, you know, as Sagittariuses, we tend to get stuck on something like a belief system, and it's that or nothing, right? Like, we're so free spirited, but sometimes I question it because, like, sometimes we can be like so dogmatic in like what we believe sometimes, right? Ideals and stuff like that. I don't know if you have certain beliefs around sexual energy, and if you need to tap into your higher self and ask to be cleared of something, or to have a clear understanding of that, because there's something that you're holding on to, maybe surrounding your sacral energy, your sexual energy, that could be holding you back, like some sort of belief system, like if you don't have sex, or if you do, or whatever the case may be, or you know, something that connects with your shadow, I don't know, your inner child, that you need to let go of that, or acts to be healed from that, because it could be something that you could be feeling like you're doing for your highest good, but it may not be for your highest good. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting here. Something has to be renewed, or something is going to be set on fire. This could also be some sort of like a sexual encounter, or this could be something that you are doing that rekindles some fire within you. Okay, so the Page of Wands here, I mean, the Ace of Wands here is just something being set ablaze creatively for you. Okay, what else? Potential outcome. What else should you be focusing on? Oh, the Four of Wands. Wow. The Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. Wow. This is like a sacred promise. A sacred promise that you're being reminded of here. I love you all. I do. You're in Florida. Shellbell? Wow. I've had many opportunities to go to Florida, but I've never been to Florida. That's really hilarious. I mean, I've been to Florida like on a layover, like in Tampa, but I've never actually like been to Florida. Um, mm-hmm. Aw, you've been learning from me for a long time. I've been learning from you guys as well. Like, we never stop learning. We're always students first. The universe loves it when we know nothing, right? As soon as we think we know something, that's when we get shown, you know, from a higher vantage point that we know nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's beautiful. Right? That's the energy of the magical child within that the universe loves so much about us. But yeah, so together with this Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands, this is what you need to focus on, or what is coming in for you. Your potential outcome here is like a divine, sacred promise that you're being reminded of, okay? The Four of Wands is also like 1111, you know, your spiritual path, your spiritual partner. Again, some type of remembrance of who you are, or again, reconciling with an aspect of yourself that is love. Again, another aspect of your highest self, your soul, your twin soul, your twin flame, whatever you want to call it. You know, something connecting, like a light bulb moment. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. A cure, a higher understanding of man and woman and child, right? I don't know, but this is what I'm getting, right? The Four of Wands is like there's going to be maybe some sort of like ceremony, okay, that you are attending, or something where you are being getting some sort of well-deserved respect or acknowledgement. Okay, your only obstacle is to not be in your head, right? Or give way to some sort of projections that are being pushed onto you by some last-ditched effort from some weak and um, weak and drained, owned soul that may be trying to project onto you that something needs to be reopened, some wound needs to be, that's been healed, needs to be reopened again. Okay, not to feel trapped, to be stuck in your head, or to overtaken by some other energies around you's projections. Okay, you need to focus on a promise you made to yourself, or some type of I'm also hearing like something about altar work, or, you know, candle work. Some of you don't even have to do any of this, but if you feel led to it, that's what I'm getting from here. Lighting candles on your altar. Make sure that you use yellow or orange candles, possibly, because I'm getting a lot of sacral and solar plexus energy here. Okay. But your potential outcome looks like there's going to be some sort of spark or reignition of your soul on fire, or a cosmic reminder, or something going on within a community, right? The Four of Wands can be community as well. So there's going to be a promise fulfilled here. There could be a ceremony of some sort. Focus on your passions. Focus on something that lights your fire, that lights your soul on fire again, okay? This could be a bonfire or something like that. There's a lot of things going on, like fall festivals and things like that. So, yeah. There could be someone that's trying to do some sort of ritual. I don't know. Let's get, what's on the bottom of that? 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. It came back out, right? You are very protected. You know, things look really good for you right now in terms of your finances. Okay. This will be more solidified, this 10 of Pentacles, when you focus on your fire, on the creative, on a promise, on some sort of something to do with your community. This could already be where this 10 of Pentacles is for you, but something about home, being home, 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you're going to be getting some type of communication, okay, that could be coming in really, really quickly from another Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, but again, it's lightning quick, right? The 8 of Wands is the Mercury and Sag. It speaks about quick messages coming in. This could also be downloads that you're receiving from your higher self that is pushing you into this 10 of Pentacles here, okay? But the 8 of Wands also represents like being prepared, right? The fortune favors the brave, but sometimes you got to be prepared, right? This could be like something that if you're not ready in the exact moment, you may miss it just that quick. So check your emails, be prepared, okay? Pay attention to your dreams, all right? And all of the messages around you throughout the day, synchronicities, numbers, colors, whatever, okay? Your higher self is going to be trying to speak to you. Your angel's going to be trying to speak to you in every way they possibly can, right? With the Ace of Swords here to communicate some sort of truth to you, all right? About a home, about your family. This could be communication coming in from your ancestors, your soul family as well, okay? Wow. So that is your message. Let's see if anything else wants to come through. Anything else you need to know? You have galactic guardians protecting you at this time. Galactic guardians of the Milky Way, okay? Arcturian energy. Some of you are connected to the Arcturians, and you are an Arcturian starseed, okay? We also have the source star room. Okay, this is a room where there's regenerative healing that takes place on Arcturian starships. All right, so when you guys are sleeping, a lot of you are healing. Okay, so that is important. Again, Arcturian energy, some of you can be really picky eaters, some of you can be, some of you may not have very thick hair. Arcturians, starseeds, like generally don't really have super thick hair. They're picky eaters. They, even as Sagittarius, you're more free-spirited. I feel like a lot of us are very right-brained, very creative, you know, but I feel like this particular energy I'm speaking to, you also, you have both. Like you're left and right-brained, you're left and right-handed. You're like straight right down the middle, and I feel like you are very analytical. You can be very analytical, and you can be very good with numbers as well. That's where the Arcturian energy comes in, right? Even if you aren't good at math, like formulas and things like that, are something that you gravitate to. Any other messages for Sagittarius placements before we get some divine advice here? Okay. All right, we have light language. Okay, light language. This is very important. All right, some of you may wake up and just kind of maybe experience light language in your dreams, or you may have a certain way of communicating with others. It may not be like, okay, I'm starting to speak in different weird, you know, tonal things. It could be just the sound, the tone of your voice is light language, right? Where you work or with your family, like the way that you say things, just your tone is healing them or helping them to activate in some way. Okay, many of you incarnated here with strong guidance systems. Okay, even with difficult contracts, you don't forget your origins. Okay, I'm talking to someone who's very strong. Like, you've had a very tough contract. You chose it, but it's been very, very tough. And your ancestors are very proud of you, okay? Do not doubt your path and how you affect others, okay? This is why you've been targeted. This is why even you're wondering, like, why? Like, if that's something's over and you were trying to destroy me, why are you still back? Why are you still trying to connect with me, right? You wonder why karmic energies end, you move on, and these energies won't stop reaching out. It's because of your bloodline. It's because of who you are. It's because of your light, okay? And these energies have opportunities to connect with their light. They choose not to, okay? This is why they're confused by your ability to reconcile with your soul, because you don't forget. You forget, we all forget, but the innate part of you remembers, okay? And we keep remembering. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here right now, right? Just to reflect. So just to remember, if you are here, you will remember, okay? But this is why there's something powerful that's about to ignite, right? Something powerful and sacred, a powerful and sacred promise that is making itself available to you right now. Okay? And then we have there's an energy this Knight of Swords in reverse, you know, this group or someone that's reporting back to this group, whatever this is, this energy that's under this illusion, that's very confused by your power, they want to have you in an energy of stress. They're projecting this onto you, right? So they can get this loosh from you, so that they can steal your energy and take your solar plexus energy and use it for themselves. Because as you can see, like I told you, this energy around you is weak. They're weak. They've done so much against you and others. Okay? And this could be very personal, this could be collective, whatever I'm picking up on. They're weak. Okay? They need your loosh. Definitely could be a strong, and again, everything goes back to source. So when I say reptilian, don't think that all reptilian energy is malevolent, okay? Because if you go all the way back to the Lyran Wars, there were draconian energies that turned benevolent and that tried to help the Lyran. So again, a lot of us have all of it in us, in our DNA. But this particular energy is definitely a malevolent reptilian or connected to malevolent reptilians and have lost themselves in that energy, and they need yours, okay, period. This came out right on this earthly plane right now, right here now. There's an energy that needs your energy. They want to project onto you to get you in a state of extreme stress so they can get your adrenochrome, right? So that they can get your potent energy, because they're suffering right now, unfortunately, okay? But you're protected by Metatron's white golden fire, right? And some of you are connected to the Metatron soul group. That's what they want you to remember. That's why this energy came out and what you need to focus on and your potential outcome, all right? So I feel like that is where we're going to leave it. We're going to get some divine advice here for you. Too many cards. Too many cards. Where are my oracles? Okay, 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, I didn't want to use these cards, but I'm going to use these cards because I can't find the other one. So there are no mistakes, so it must be a reason why I can't find the others. Hi, angel guides, 1111. All right, so we're going to use this deck. This deck is pretty lengthy when it comes to like messages, so I'm just going to read like a portion of it, but this is going to be your divine guidance. I mean, this is going to be your, well, just your angel guidance, divine advice. Let's see. Tell me clearly. What's the advice for Sag placements? Overall, beautiful message about some sort of higher love, reconciliation with yourself. The karmic energies that came through in this message. And remember, karmic energy is just people, circumstances, things that come up in your life that you have to heal from and learn from. Okay? Could be soulmate energies that turn karmic, whether it's your family, whether it's a lover, whether it's something that is repeating itself this lifetime from a past life where it didn't get resolved. In this lifetime, you're meant to resolve it. And when we don't recognize it as being karmic, we repeat and repeat and repeat. and we don't ascend, we don't connect with our shadow and our inner child, and we don't go within through the darkness to reach the light, to ascend and not repeat. That's it. Okay, so the karmic energy that came through in this message were connected to Gemini energy, fixed energy, Aquarius, Cancer, possibly Taurus, Libra. Okay. All right, what's the divine advice here? One card, show me clearly. It's, I surge on the uprising wave of love. I surge on the uprising wave of love. Does not that not kind of look alike? As above, as below, as within, as without. Right, there's an uprising or upsurging, and you are the wave, or you're riding the wave. You're riding the wave and you are the wave, right? That's the divine paradox, right? You're of the world, you're in the world, you're not of it. But we have free will, but we don't. You know, what's your fate? What's your destiny? Right? Number 5. Someone could have life path 5. We all know the channel is 555. So this is all about change. This is all about changing your paradigm, right? Shifting. This is about a tower happening for someone in this energy. It's about divine intervention coming in on your behalf, okay? Let's see what this is saying. I surge on the uprising wave of love. My life can be summed up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned, right? What have I been saying throughout the whole message? Like fire, 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 sacral energy, solar plexus energy, you know, the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Wands. Like, this is about cosmic fire or transmutation, alchemy, your power that someone wanted to take, that you still have. It was not hijacked, and you're being reminded to use it. I surge on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tides of life towards her, and my soul, in oneness with all of life, answers her call. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are addled, and my mind becomes a blurry mess. And so I feel the truth of her love and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. They're talking about how greater forces of planetary movements affect us all. We experience day and night through the interplay of the earth, sun, and moon. This is a profound and obvious effect. The movements of the cosmos affect us deeply, body and soul. Some movements are perhaps less obvious in form, but are just as great, if not more so, in effect upon our spiritual growth and life experiences. You are going through a cycle, or very well soon be, by which you will be moved by forces greater than your own personal will. I just got finished saying we have free will, don't we? Right? This is a karmic period, a time during which the movements of greater planetary bodies will have an impact upon the earth and humanity. This is the way of things. Greater cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great and oneness with a magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. Like I said, it all goes back to source, right? You know, this is the way of things. Greater cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great. And I feel like someone thought they were greater than you. Someone wanted you to bow to them. And now the roles are reversed. Sometimes the Creator makes us see clearly, right? And I feel like someone's having that tower moment. They're seeing exactly what they need to see when it comes to your role in the universe. Okay? I'm not going to read all of that. It's very lengthy. I usually read all of these, but we're going to get down to what your message is. Their divine advice for you is to surge with the flow of the universe. You are being given a gift of grace in this oracle, the promise that you won't drown and that you will, in fact, be given a glimpse of your own divinity should you choose to accept whatever will be offered to you. Don't try to swim against the tides of your own life journey. Go with it. The divine is there waiting for you, orchestrating waves upon which you may reach the heavenly shore. Yes, the divine is there waiting for you, waiting on a picnic blanket of fabric of the heavens with a sacred feast of earthly bounty just now being unpacked in your honor. Get yourself into that ocean and ride those waves to your sacred date with the divine right now. Sweet beloved, surfs up. This oracle comes with a special message for you. Yes, just for you. There are changes happening, and they will be out of your control. This is because you are ready for accelerated life changes. Rather than paddling, you'll be caught up in a wave and moved farther and faster. Let yourself surge on it with the energy of what is happening, leading with your heart and just going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright this lifetime. Wow. Place your hands over your heart. Say the following. If you choose, if you don't, that's fine. The grace of life touches my heart and I am courageous. I surge, I rise, I meet the divine beloved in every twist and turn. I journey home on the wave of love and I graciously accept the hand of my divine beloved, my higher self, the universe, Goddess, God, creation, guiding me now through love, mercy, and grace. And so it is. That is your divine message. Of course, we always leave with a final card because I'm a visual person. I like to end with something that speaks to my soul, my eyes. There's someone that's very, very, very sorry. They may be sorry they got caught. They may be sorry that they've lost. I don't know. But there's someone that's very, very sorry. Okay? They're in this energy. They've lost. Okay? They couldn't stop you. It's the unspoken apology. Someone is left with eternal regret. What else? Okay? Someone feels very single, very isolated, very alone at this time. You are sovereign. You're independent. The card came out in the beginning. Maybe it's on the one that got cut off, but this card came out in the very beginning. Someone is very puzzled by your sovereignty, that you are in this energy, still standing alone, but yet still open still open to love, right? We have message, communication, records, call records, instant messaging. I told you that Eight of Wands energy is coming through. Downloads. This is also about the Akashic records as well. Or there is going to be some important messages coming through for you. Like the message said, be prepared to ride the divine wave of what is coming in for you now. Okay, you're riding from the deepest parts of the ocean, right? Where you were surging on the uprising wave of love, right? Surging on the uprising wave of love, okay? Why? Because of some sort of reconciliation that you're having with yourself or another. You're going from the deepest parts of the ocean, okay, into the sunset. You're getting lost in the noun, but also lost in the memory, right? You're remembering something, okay? You're going from the deepest parts of the ocean to the shore, okay? And you're going to be getting some sort of very profound message, right? This card speaks about memories, elders, okay? And I feel like this is something that's speaking to you from a higher aspect of yourself, that's bringing you into a powerful, powerful remembrance that's part of your destiny now. Guys, that's your message. Okay, I hope it was helpful. Thanks for joining me for this little experiment with the live. You know, I do this because I love you guys. I do this because I am you and you are me. I'm your reflection. I'm just here to help you remember. Remember, if you are here, you will remember. And I hope this was helpful to you. I hope that it helped you clarify something, confirm something that your own intuition has been trying to tell you. Okay, guys? Thanks for being here. Again, keep your vibration high now more than ever. Spread love wherever you go, and know that even in the darkest and coldest night of December, remember that you will be fine. Because nothing can stop what's truly divine. Until next time.